Hi everyone, my name is Dika and welcome to my channel, Down to the Last Page. This is my Booktube Newbietag and I've got my questions right here. Let's get into it. So first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because only recently, about last year, discovered that Booktube actually existed. And I love reading and I wanted to be able to get the opportunity to join the community, review some of my favourite books and get involved in what's out there. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, I'm hoping to bring my witty humour. All jokes aside, I won't be necessarily reviewing new releases or technically popular books, books that people are talking about. I have a bookshelf full of books and I've only gotten through about 20% of those. So I'll be going through those books. I'll be also reviewing some older books, some of my favourite books growing up, and maybe getting the opportunity for you as the audience to discover books that you've never heard of. What are you most excited for about this channel? I'm most excited for being able to get in touch with other book lovers, book readers, other people who might share the same interest, have the same favourite authors as I do, and getting a chance to be involved in the community. Why do you love reading? I love reading because, as it's been mentioned in other Booktube Newbietag videos, it does offer a form of escapism. I always loved living, whether it's in a contemporary book, whether it's in an action book, whether it's in a thriller, being able to vicariously live through that main character. I mean, my life as it is currently quite boring. However, books offer that escapism, and it's always been such a joy to be able to be put in that character's shoes, to be put in that character's situation and being able to see how they deal with it. And if a book could get you lost like that, it's always a good one. Fifth question, what book or series got you into reading? I don't know if a lot of people do know about the first book in this series, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and if you do know, comment down below. But the first book that was part of the Land, Witch and the Wardrobe series, which was like the prequel to that, which was The Magician's Nephew, was one of the first books that got me into reading seriously. That was around when I was about 9, 10, and obviously at that time it was BIT, before the internet, and we used to read this book in class. So being able to read it in class got me really invested in the world that C.S. Lewis created, and yeah, that's probably one of the first books I remember getting proper into and starting my love for reading. 6. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? There are about 3 questions I would ask. 1. What book can you read again and again? I've got a few favourites, and again, that I'll mention in another video, but what book can you always pick up and read again and again? 2. What book got you into reading? And 3. If I was to recommend a book to somebody who if you were to recommend, a book to somebody who necessarily doesn't like reading, what book would you recommend? Number 7. What challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel would be the hardest to overcome? I think one of the main challenges would be keeping that motivation to always upload, keeping the consistency to always upload. I don't necessarily I don't know how the channel's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to get loads of subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to get loads of people involved into my channel. Hopefully, I would love to get a lot of people who are vibing with me, who are on the same page as me, pun intended. However, I think it's just to keep the motivation up, to keep the content coming, to also keep it fresh so people will be interested to come back to your channel. When did you start reading? Like I mentioned before, I got into reading seriously about 9, 10, but I think I started reading from the age of 4. And again, there'll be a video I'll do on this and I'll mention some of my favourite books back then. And what kind of books do you like to read? Well, my bookshelf is probably filled with contemporary books. I love a good contemporary book, purely because I love the drama. But I also like to read sci-fi, I also like to read fantasy, and I also like to delve into a bit of autobiography. But again, those will be in another video that I will post out. And that's it. That's the end of the Booktube Newbietag. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe and obviously give me a thumbs up if it was something that you did like. I will be putting more links down below. I've got a Twitter and I've also got a blog coming out. So yes, I will see you all next time.